You're watching the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Salah to settle it in front of the Kop.
Yes, people, welcome back to Anfield for the very first instant match reaction of the season. The pre-season has now finished. Well, it hasn't finished because we're actually playing Las Palmas in 3 hours here. And it seems like Sevilla and Las Palmas have brought the weather with them. There's not many times I can count, maybe on one hand, how beautiful Anfield has looked with the sun and the blue clouds. It's been unbelievable. So it's great to be back. Big shout out to LFC Foundation for making sure that we could watch the game today. Beautiful start off to the game. Smash that like button, get your comments in, tell me who's man of the match, and then obviously subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But the game started off a little bit slow, a little bit slow pace, but it's all that's to be expected. But then we absolutely came to life around half an hour in when Diogo Jota scored an absolute wonder goal. Brilliant, intuitive, quick early cross from Trent, and Jota to see it come over him and left foot volley that in the other corner across the goalkeeper. I mean, if you asked him to do that 10 times on his strong foot, I don't know how many times he could recreate that, but he's managed to do it on his weaker foot. So what a start it is for the man that's adorning my hat. Great finish from Diogo Jota, and like Mario said in his fan cam, if Diogo Jota stays fit for 35, 40, 45 games, we are looking at an absolute world-class finisher. The more games that he plays, the more goals that he scores, the more chances we've got of winning trophies this season. So Diogo Jota, what a way to introduce Arne Slot to the Anfield faithful with a finish like that. The second goal, Diaz. I mean, how many times last season did we see him get in that position where he cuts in and he either passes it or he misses or hits the bar or hits the post? That is the stereotypical left wing finish, right? You drop the shoulder, come inside, and there's no funny business, no looking up to see who's in a better position. You just put your foot through it, and that's gone right in the top corner. So for Diaz to start off like that is only a good thing. He scored on the first day of the season, Chelsea last season. But at the same time, he needs more goals. He scored 2 today, and that can only be a good thing. It's only good practice for the season as it comes along. So really excited to see more of Diaz. And then the third goal, again Diaz, but this time it was a much more simple goal. Liverpool broke away. Sevilla, I would say, they're probably a Europa League level team. I wouldn't say they're quite Champions League. We've had our difficulties playing against Sevilla in the past. You know, they obviously beat us in a Europa League final, so this isn't justice for that. We'll have to do them in a proper competition. But yeah, listen, to be 3-0 up at half time in Arne's first game at Anfield, beautiful. Couldn't have gone any better really the first half. Really good play from Soboslai for the assist. And then look, it was 3-1, it was a good finish. I think it was their first shot on target in the game. They did have a very good chance just before the end of the first half where they've slipped over and it's gone well over the bar, which they definitely should have scored from. It actually would have made it 1-0 to them. But it was a really good, tidy finish. It's curled in, posted in. Jaros had just come on, so it didn't look great on him. Alisson kept a clean sheet. Jaros comes on and concedes straight away. But again, it's not important. The fourth goal, guys, Trey Enoyi, the 17-year-old. And it's not like he's 17 going on to 18. He's just turned 17, people. You saw how good he was against Real Betis in pre-season. That kind of finish where you cut across it into the ball right in the far right corner. He was almost a bit shy to celebrate, you know. He wanted to almost have it done with, but you know, they pushed him right out, or Virgil pushed him right up in front of the Kop to really celebrate. And listen, some trust that Arne Slot has got with Trey, because listen, how many times last season did we see Jurgen Klopp bringing through new kids? You know, the Bobby Clarks, the Kumases, the Jaden Dans. You know, it's unbelievable how many youngsters he brought through, and those same youngsters might not make the cut. We look at Bobby Clark, probably going to go to RB Leipzig RB Salzburg with Pep Linders. We're going to see a few more young players leaving the squad. But it looks like we've got another crop there. Lucas Stevenson at right back, slamming into people for tackles. Absolutely love it. That's a probably 4th choice right back who absolutely took his moment today at Anfield. But Trey Enoyi, I would say, is maybe the king of the new kids, right? To be 17 years old and be a king of the new players coming through is some statement, but I really do believe, from what I've seen, from what I've heard as well, that Trey Noy has got it all to go right to the top, and Arne Slot obviously believes that. You know, we saw a few other appearances from lads that maybe wouldn't get the time in the season. Nice to see Tyler Morton back. Alisson had absolutely nothing to do, but great to see Trent back as well, you know. After all the speculation this summer, nice to see him in a red kit again and not a white Real Madrid one. Hopefully we don't see that for many years to come, but again, he was good. At the back, it was, to start with, Jarrell Quansah, who again, how many times have we said it? He is, or he looks like he's been playing for Liverpool for 10 years, and he's only at 19, 20 at least. So great to see him. The left back, Tsimikas, solid. Nice to see him again. Always gets a nice standing ovation when he goes to take a corner. And then in the midfield, Gravenberch and McAllister as a double pivot as we started off. Really impressed by them two as well. And then it's Diaz, Jota, Salah, Szoboszlai, all really good today, solid. Listen, Salah probably should have scored. Needs to improve his sharpness for sure, and I'm sure that will come. He's an absolute monster when it's the first day of the season. He scores most times, so big up to Mo Salah. And Arne Slot, really impressed. There is a game against Las Palmas, so we'll see what the score is and who plays in that game later on. But I'm really impressed by that. You can't really ask for much more. 4-1 win against Sevilla. I'm very impressed, and hopefully this now leads into what is going to be a great season for Liverpool. So listen, 4-1 against Seville. Happy days. We're in the sunshine. We're having a bevy. Football's back, baby. Right? Looking forward to seeing you all. We're going to be doing a watch along for the Ipswich game, and we're also going to be at Box Park, Liverpool, to watch the season opener as well. So make sure you join us there if you haven't already. Smash that like button, comment, get your thoughts in. Who was your man of the match? And subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Outside Anfield. Take care.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If you've enjoyed this, make sure you check out the rest of the channel too. There's other stuff you'll enjoy for sure.
Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the Kop TV.
The voice of football's most famous dads.
Come on.